What is going on, guys? So today I actually got some gloves on today. I got a bottle that's like really print sensitive, and it smears really easy. So I wanted to show you the guys the bottle with it wiped down, how it looks. This is the Nuit Intense limited edition. Now I picked this up sometime last year, and I wasn't really wearing it too much because I still have the Club de Nuit Intense the regular ones, so I wasn't really wearing this one as much. I think I got the EDT, and so I wasn't really putting this one on as much. I started wearing this one recently when I heard that I think Ashton from Gent Sense mentioned that this one is a lot smoother in the opening and doesn't have that harsh opening. I just love this bottle, so I went ahead and wiped it down really nice, try to get rid of all the smears and fingerprints and everything like that. I just love the presentation and the Club de Nuit on the side. And there's a lot of people that really don't like this bottle. To me, it's not that bad. I end up breaking my chain accidentally, so that's a little busted, but actually it looks a little better to me instead of just sitting like right in the middle. Really nice finish on it. This one is 105 ml. You got a little bit of information here at the bottom, batch code and all that stuff. Really solid looking bottle. There's a lot of people that don't like it, but I actually don't mind this bottle at all. I've seen way worse bottles. As a matter of fact, as long as the bottle doesn't look like this, then I'm cool. This is Icon from Police, Police Icon. And this is entirely stupid. Okay. As long as the bottle don't look like that, I'm cool with it. This doesn't bother me. A nice black bottle, slick looking. Kind of like a little shine to it as well. This one has a little bit more of a shine to it in comparison to the other ones. I feel like this one has just a little bit more gloss. So this is the comparison of the two bottles here, and this one just seems a bit shinier in my opinion than the Club de Nuit Intense. But the gentleman was right about this one. This one is just a lot smoother in the opening. The notes for this is lemon, apple, which I guess that those two come together and create that sort of a pineapple vibe. Blackcurrant, jasmine, rose, birch, leather, vanilla, ambergris, musk, as well as patchouli. Much smoother and how it comes out. There's no harshness at all. Smells amazing. I wore this today and I took it to my favorite cafe, and one of the waitresses complimented me on this one, and she actually gonna buy a bottle of this off of fragrancebuy.ca. I gave her the link and everything, and she's going to check it out herself. This stuff smells really good. I get about a good solid 9 to 10 hours out of this one. I always get compliments on this one. It's a little smaller than my 200 ml bottle over here. It's a little bit smaller, so I kind of like that. A little easier to grip than trying to grip this huge bottle. I don't really need nothing this big, and I have 2 of these and 1 of these. This one is just a really good variation of it. Everything is really smooth. It's more of a drier, dustier vibe. When I smelled AVENTUS, it was a bit juicier, a bit more like vibrant. This one still has a nice vibrancy to it as well, but it has like this smoldering dustiness to it. Of course, attributed to the birch. It's very even the way that it smells. With AVENTUS, the pineapple would come up a lot more and be a little bit more prominent. With this one, everything is sort of like kind of chill, mellow. And like I said, they don't use pineapple, they use the lemon and apple combination to create that sort of a vibe. This smells really good. This is priced around $64 on fragrance buy, priced at around $64. That's not bad at all, especially for something that's going to have at least 95% likeness. This is unmistakable. This is very good. It's a very good copy of that particular fragrance, and they add a few little different things, a few little tweaks to it to make it somewhat their own. I've noticed that with batch reformulations and performance issues and all those different things that are changing, but the price hasn't really changed that much, it's a little alarming. And so me going this route and just picking up this makes so much more sense. I went on a website on creedboutique.com And of course, you can buy Creed AVENTUS from other people, other sellers on Facebooks and then different Facebooks groups. But you got to be aware of who you're buying from. You got to be aware of the seller. Make sure that they're not trying to get over on you. You got to double check your bottles and all that to make sure everything is authentic. But if I wanted to just go ahead and purchase an authentic bottle directly from the creator, for 50 ml is going to run me $335 for a 50 ml. The next size I want to say is going to run me about $450. Then you're going to get to about $790, and so on and so forth. I think it goes all the way up to like $1,500 or $1,200, and that can be a bit much when you have reformulations, when you have performance issues, when you have changes that sort of change the original fragrance that you fell in love with. When you have those type of changes, that can be a problem, especially when the price point isn't changing. Everything else is changing except the price. That can be a problem. And so having something like this on standby is super convenient. It is super helpful. So I'm definitely glad that I picked up a bottle of this so that I don't have to deal with any of that. And like I said, 64 bucks, performs well, 9-10 plus hours, great sillage, compliment getter. It smells great to my nose as well. It's not harsh at all, much smoother. And yeah, it's a great fragrance, great presentation. Besides me breaking the chain here. Great presentation, and I'm overall impressed with it. I'll drop the link where you can check out this particular fragrance. Like I said, it should be listed on fragrancebuy.ca. I'm gonna try to list it before it sells out, because I know a lot of stuff sell out pretty quickly on there and they'll have to restock and everything like that. Yeah, and that is it for this video, you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.